Let's get out to the scene. Fox 13's Aaron Mesmer's there. This is at Cherry Lake Drive in the Lake Magdalene area. Hi there, Aaron. These are awful. What are neighbors saying?
Well, they're heartbroken, Mark. They say they would often see these two people. They would be arguing. They would hear them arguing. And now they're wondering if there was anything that could have been done before it was too late.
There they go. Guys are going in the front door.
It was a quiet end to an hours-long standoff between Hillsborough deputies and a man who refused to come out of his home in Lake Magdalene. From a house across the street,
the details are what's shocking.
Courtney Shaw watched and recorded the ordeal as it unfolded, and it made her think back to something that happened over the weekend.
On Saturday, actually, they had a huge fight, and she left out of the house screaming, yelling, top of her lungs, got in her car, drove away.
Detectives say at some point that woman must have come back because at about 7 o'clock Monday night, a friend asked deputies to check on her. Sheriff Chad Chronister says the homeowner, 52-year-old Charles Szyminski, refused to talk with investigators.
They turned their attention to the Jeep that was parked there, look around and see what they believe is to be a body inside of a big large plastic trash bag.
The sheriff says detectives could tell the woman was dead. They then spent hours trying to get Szyminski to come out of his house before he took his own life. Chronister says Szyminski had a history of violence with this woman, including an incident in December. We're told she was so scared, she jumped out of a moving vehicle on Dale Mabry Highway to get away from Szyminski.
Please, I'm asking anyone, don't ever stay in a situation because you think you have to and end up like our victim did today.
Neighbors even wondered if there was more they could have done.
I would say at least once a month they'd get in a fight for a year now. At least.
And now this community is left trying to make sense of a senseless death.
I don't really know if there is sense to be made with things like this, you know? It's very broken and it's very sad.
Yeah, and you heard the sheriff there. He is urging anybody who's in this kind of relationship where there's domestic violence involved to reach out to somebody and try to get out of that relationship, try to get help if they can. He recommended the Spring of Tampa Bay, Mark. That's an organization that can help in these exact kinds of situations.
Yeah, they do great work, and there's a reason they exist, sadly, but hopefully more people can reach out and prevent something like this. Aaron, thanks.